Hey everyone, welcome to the World Series of Poker with DBR, where today we have an educational edition for you newer players out there so you can understand what's going on in this game. Now, I'm not going to focus on how to actually do gameplay itself, because that's pretty self-explanatory, it's intuitive, and the game does a very good job of getting you there. But there's so many things going on, and that's actually one of the fun parts about playing this game, because you're trying to figure out how to get to the next level on these various things. But there is a lot going on now, especially with these promos coming out every so often. Great job to the World Series of Poker team out there. They're keeping new content coming out continuously. But I'm making this video for one big reason, and that's that I love new players. And the reason why is because it's more chips for me to win. No, I'm kidding. But really, I'm coming for you. I'm coming now. What? Huh? Anyways, we got this comment from Randy Brown, where basically he's saying, and I quote, "What the hell is going on?" Is that not word for word? It's pretty close. It's basically what he's saying in there. So this one's for you, Randy Brown, and everyone like you, who's newer to World Series of Poker and doesn't know what's going on these various things. So let's start off with Playtika rewards, because you mentioned that in there, and that is something separate from the other things. That is something separate from Poker Pro status. It's separate from the momentum bar. It's a different thing. It's almost like when you walk into a casino and they have a rewards program. Imagine that for World Series of Poker, because Playtika is the company that makes the game, right? So this is their reward status. I actually have another video, I'll link it up here, that explains how to level up quicker using other Playtika games, because the Playtika reward status spans across Playtika's games. So let's jump right into the Playtika menu and take a look at it. Up in the upper right corner there, it shows you what your current status is. I'm currently silver. There's a long ways to go to gold. And you can click that big bottom button below, and it shows you all your benefits, right? So there you can see just the list from top to bottom, bronze, silver, gold, and so on. Top there you've got a Kickstarter bonus to status points, which have to do with leveling up your Playtika status. Then you've got the welcome bonus, so if you join the game and your status is that level of Playtika, you get that bonus. You get a multiplication bonus to the chip packages you buy. You get a multiplication bonus to your status points themselves. You get a multiplication bonus to the chip bonus, right? So when you get the free chip button and the mega bonus, that's multiplied more and more as you go up the chain. The multiplication for the ring bonus also goes up. You get multiplication for gifts between friends. So when a friend sends you a gift, it gets multiplied by more and more. Fan page gifts get multiplied. Wall post gifts get multiplied. And apparently until you're past bronze, you don't get concierge service. So there you have it, there's the Playtika rewards, and it goes all the way up to Black Diamond. And apparently we have no idea what's in Black Diamond. All right, now you also mentioned the bracelets and Poker Pro status, and these two things are tied together along with the promotion momentum bar. So Poker Pro status is relatively new, and basically the way it works is when you're in a game, free play only, when you win a hand, that win goes towards your Poker Pro status, leveling it up. So when you say you're Poker Pro level 4, it just means you've won so many hands to get you up to level 4. And we can kind of demonstrate here. Let's just jump into a cheap table and just max it out. And we're gonna bully boy some lower level players. I apologize, lower level players. All right, now here we go. Now the money I put down will always go towards earning me XP or whatever to level me up in my actual level in the game, level 74 to 75. So you saw the experience points. But only if I win a hand will I get anything like Poker Pro benefits. Now what's interesting is as you level up your levels, every level you get gives you Playtika status points, and that's how you get higher level Playtika. So there's the separation, right? Let's see if I can win a hand here without even, not playing poker right now. I'm just bullying. So 25K, same thing. We're always gonna get the experience points from putting the money down. But when we win a hand, there you go. You get the BP, and the BP is for Poker Pro status, okay? So let's jump out here and go back, and you will see the benefits of the Poker Pro bracelet. So let's jump into my bracelets. Now, these chips are just levels in getting to the bracelet, and it just it's nice because it gives you basically these nice big cash infusions as you level up. But you gotta win quite a bit of money to really get that first bracelet, let alone the second and third bracelet. So the momentum bar, what it's doing is multiplying how much you're getting in BP for the money you win at a table. In other words, it's accelerating how quickly you're gonna get that first bracelet, how quickly you go up Poker Pro status. All right? So there's a separation. Playtika rewards, it's this big program outside the game that benefits every game of Playtika. Poker Pro status is just World Series of Poker, and it has to do with winning hands at the free play table. And the momentum bar promotion is just speeding up that process. And yes, you have to stay at the table to keep getting the ×3. And the nice thing is you don't have to do anything specifically. This stuff is all working regardless of whether you understand it or not. It's going to benefit you either way. It's just nice to know exactly what's going on. At least that's how my mind works. I have to know how it's all working. All right, now you also mentioned rings. Rings are something that are really fun because they kind of show how ballin' you are in tournaments. But when you win a ring, they have this boost, they say, right? The way that works is when you win that ring. So if I played 5 more times in Atlantic, on the 5th win, I would get the ×2 on that win, but no other time. It's just kind of a nice benefit when you get the ring, and the ring is just bragging points. That's all it is. This doesn't do anything spectacular for you besides the fact that you can say, look at all these rings I have. All right, so the fact that you have rings just means you've been playing a lot of those tournaments. On a side note, just to let you know, it does take quite a while if you're just playing World Series of Poker from Playtika to get up to silver level, and it takes even longer to get up to gold. And it's not necessarily an easy thing to play the slot games. That does actually take a little bit of time and effort, because you got to play a lot of slots to get up to gold status and beyond. But people have done it, and once you do it, boy, you get a lot of free money coming from gifts and other things. But there is another way to get money in World Series of Poker besides just clicking buttons, and that's winning it off of other players, especially new players. Alright, there you go, everyone. Just a quick video for you. Hopefully that helps out you newbies out there. And don't be afraid to jump into any tournament, any table. You know, just don't blow out your bank account, because once you do, it's really hard to come back up, all right? Play smart, unless you're playing me. Then play dumb. Feel free. All right, thanks for tuning in to Drive-By Reviews. Hope to see you out there on the table.